Boy, oh boy, here we go with CARB screwing consumers again. You can't make this stuff up, man. So, previously you had 49 state cars and 50 state cars. All right. Now, I've heard people saying, oh, well, CARB approved states. Well, that's only California. The other states have already fallen in line with federal standards, and they're not bucking the system. They're going with federal standards. So you'll be able to buy Durango Hellcats and stuff in North Carolina, which was a CARB state, or was trying to follow CARB. Virginia, Colorado, all those places, you'll be able to buy a Durango Hellcat there. In California, you won't. You're not going to get one. And I don't think you're ever going to be able to register a new 2025 Durango Hellcat in California. Make this make sense. So the old rule used to be if a vehicle had 7,500 miles on it, it didn't matter if it was a 49 state car, you could register it in the state of California. So what a lot of people did that lived in California was if they were looking for a Hellcat, a wide body, or red eye, or whatever, they'd find a dealer that had one that was a demo. Maybe the dealer's the GM's wife was driving it, or the owner's wife was driving it, and it had 1,500 miles or 2,000 miles on it. And then go out to, say, North Carolina or Florida, for example, buy the car and then drive it all the way back to California, which would add 3,000 plus miles on it, and you'd have a paper tag. So for 30 days. So in those 30 days, you could drive it around California. You could do whatever you wanted to do and try to rack up the necessary miles to get to 7,500 miles and then register it in the state of California. Can't do that anymore. Whatever the new rules or rules that CARB instituted is, if you have a 49 state car that's 2025 or newer, not going to work, which is crazy because you can go buy an older 23 or 24 Durango Hellcat and register it in California with no problem. But for whatever reason, and I think this is the state of California and the California Air Resource Board trying to be vindictive, I actually think the feds need to step in here and stop this BS. They got to do it. They got to do it, because if they don't, they're just letting California get away with this crap again, and it's screwing over consumers' choice from what they want to buy. So no Hellcats, no Rams with superchargers on them, probably no TRX. So none of these vehicles that people actually want, like, I don't know, a Hemi-powered Charger, the Hemi Cuda, whatever they're going to call that thing, you're not going to be able to buy it in the state of California right now, because the California Air Resource Board is saying, hey, that 7,500 mile rule, we're not doing that anymore. If it's the model year 25 or newer, that's it. You're screwed. It is unavailable to register in the state of California. A brand new Dodge or Ram. Make it make sense. I'm calling on Lee Zeldin. I'm calling on the president. I'm calling on Sean Duffy, the Department of Transportation head, to finally nip this shit in the bud with the California Air Resource Board. Go in there, raid their ass, get all the documents out of there, find out all of the scams, all the misuse of federal funds, and get them the hell up out of here. Now, I know you're going to say, well, TK, it doesn't affect you. You live in Nevada. No, I get that. But I have friends that live in California right now that want to buy specifically the Durango Hellcat, and they can't get it now. You can't buy it. You can't order it. Can't go to the dealer and get it. They're not going to sell you one because they can't. They can't register the car in the state of California. It is this Mickey Mouse ass crap that continues to happen that make California literally a friggin' disaster. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I'm just blown away that you have no choice in the state of California. Even though the feds have already said that none of this applies anymore, California is still like, F it, we don't care what the law is. We're just going to do what we want. And I think it's time for the feds to assert their dominance here and say, hey, federal supremacy. We already told you about this. If you keep interfering, we're going to put somebody in jail. And I think that's what it's going to take. Like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Go check Butter the Insider's video out on this and OC Motivator. I'll tag both of them in the description. You can just click on their names. Go check out their channels and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, as always, stay petty, my friends.
For the longest time, whoa, for the longest time.
Yo, Percocet, Miley Percocet.